Have you ever wondered who's really pulling the strings behind the global economy? Why does it feel like the rich get richer while humanity as a whole regresses? Today, we're diving into a mind-bending book that exposes it all. Grunch of Giants by the legendary inventor and thinker R. Buckminster Fuller. Published in 1983, this slim but explosive volume is Fuller's final rallying cry against the invisible forces shaping our world. Buckle up as we summarize its main points, explore the context, and uncover the timeless lessons it offers. This is your script for a quick, eye-opening video. Let's make it count. First, a bit about the man himself. Buckminster Fuller, often called Bucky, was no ordinary guy. Born in 1895, he was an architect, designer, inventor, and futurist who popularized ideas like Spaceship Earth and the geodesic dome. He dedicated his life to using technology and design to solve humanity's biggest problems, always asking, how can we do more with less? By the time he wrote Grunch of Giants, he was in his late 80s, reflecting on a lifetime of observations. This book builds on his earlier works like Operating Manual for Spaceship Earth and Critical Path, but it's sharper, more urgent, a modern allegory warning about the dangers of unchecked corporate power. The context? It was the early 1980s, a time of rising globalization, Reaganomics, and the dawn of neoliberalism. Multinational corporations were exploding in influence after World War II, morphing from the military-industrial complex into faceless entities that transcended nations. Fuller saw this as a gross universal cash heist. That's what Grunch stands for. He wrote it as a wake-up call, urging us to recognize how these giants were hijacking our future. Fuller paints corporations as invisible giants, soulless, abstract legal fictions that have evolved into a global network controlling resources, production, and even governments. They're not people, he argues. They're parasites, a grotesque parasite sucking wealth from the many to benefit the few. He traces their origins back through history, from ancient empires and colonial exploitation to the post-World War II era, where war profiteering gave rise to the military-industrial complex. These giants operate invisibly, using legal loopholes, financial manipulation, and political influence to amass power. Think of them as a supranational corporate Goliath, dwarfing nations and prioritizing profit over people. Fuller exposes how this system leads to inefficiency and waste. Resources are hoarded, technologies suppressed if they threaten profits, while humanity's true potential is stifled. He contrasts this with his vision of ephemeralization, using advancing technology to do ever more with ever less, making abundance possible for all. But the Grunch stands in the way, perpetuating scarcity to maintain control. One chilling point: these corporations aren't loyal to any country. They're transnational, playing governments against each other. Fuller warns that if unchecked, they could annihilate everything on Earth, driving us toward endless inequality. So, what lessons can we learn from Grunch of Giants? Fuller isn't just complaining, he's empowering us. Lesson 1. Think comprehensively. Don't get siloed in narrow views. See the big picture, the interconnected systems of our spaceship Earth. We need to adopt synergetics, his term for cooperative, holistic problem solving, where the whole is greater than the sum of parts. Lesson 2. Challenge the status quo. Like David facing Goliath, individuals and communities can stand up to these giants through innovation and networks. Fuller believed in our youthful, globally connected generation to lead the charge, using technology not for exploitation, but for sustainability. Lesson 3. Prioritize efficiency and abundance. Embrace doing more with less to conserve resources and maximize human potential. Fuller saw enough wealth and tech on Earth for everyone, if we redesign our systems away from greed. Finally, it's a call to arms. Break free from the Grunch's rules. Innovate, collaborate, and build a world that works for 100% of humanity. As Fuller puts it, humanity has the ability to solve its biggest problems if we wake up and act. Grunch of Giants might be from 1983, but its warnings and wisdom feel more relevant than ever in this modern era of big tech monopolies. Pick up the book, think deeply, and let's design a better future. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep questioning the giants.